So we can bounce this out of the way now. So we have 3, 3, and 4. See, this is what we're gonna do, you guys. We're gonna go like this. We'll move that Gargologist out of the way. Actually, we could have just bounced the Punch Room. Oh, I didn't think we can actually just bounce the Puffshroom and protect this thing. But basically, this happens now. I could have bounced the Puffshroom and just stuck it in front. Rolling Stone anyway kills this Witch Hazel. We're in good shape. Yes, Witch Hazel does it again. Rescue Radish and Witch Hazel actually are synergy now. Okay, I see what's going on. And get the Gargologist, please. Yes! Got the Gargologist! How's it going, everybody? Look, something's downloading. I wonder what's in the box, you guys. What is this? Looks like we got a little bit of a new look. First reaction is it just seems everything looks a little different. I think they've actually finally optimized this game to run on later versions of Android. It used to be, if you notice, the bottom of the screen is cut off. The reason is because it used to actually not take up the full screen on these new tall Android devices, which is one I'm actually mirroring from. So I'm actually going to have to shrinky the screen a little bit in order that it'll be able to fit on the stream. I think it's actually going to take up smaller amounts of stream real estate, which is not necessarily a good thing for our purposes. But people have new devices like the iPhone X and the Samsung 8. You will have the full kit and caboodle. It'll actually fill up your whole screen. It seems like that's one of the changes. Before we even get into the actual changes in the game, you know, hardware, keeping up with the stuff, so we'll shrinky that. But anyway, it's all good. What's in the box? Welcome to the spring update. It's spring. It's finally not freezing cold in Toronto. I still wear sweaters while I stream because I'm in a basement, but hi heroes, we're excited to see all the new combos players are finding with Triassic Triumph set with the update. So I'm talking about card balance updates. We love having a variety of powerful cards and dynamic strategies. When some win rates grow too high or low, we sometimes make balance changes to help different strategies stay too strong. OTK Valk. I bet they didn't nerf Aggro Solar Flare. In recent seasons, we've seen Valkyrie combo decks and Disconaut fast attack decks creep up in win rates. Accordingly, we were making some cards a little weaker. We considered adjusting Valkyrie herself, which of course would be the smart option, but for now, we're not going to do it. Changing these support cards, instead they're going to change all the other cards except for the one that is the actual problem, the 3-cost 6/6 at least. Changing these support cards can now also head off some potential problematic interactions. I guess they're kind of setting up maybe for future cards they're going to be putting out. I don't know if they're going to be making new event cards. I hope they are. Even though Going Viral is coming up in like 2 weeks. So, any cards that got weaker have their recycle values temporarily increased. That's nice of them. So if you happen to have crafted a card and then it gets nerfed, it's not like, hey, I wasted my money. And so you can get all your money back is the point. So this is the changes. The Brainy Mustache Monument's going to cost 3. That will slow down the OTK Valk decks a little bit. I mean, instead of being able to do turn 5 Valk, now you can do turn 6 Valk. I don't really see the difference. I do want to actually make the Valk deck with the newly updated stuff and see if we can pull it off. I don't think it's going to get nerfed that badly. Regifting Zombie, of course, costs 3. Oh, come on, man. So all Miracle decks are dead. Mad Chemist is better. I don't think it's still good enough. 4 costs 3/4. It was a 2/3 before. A 3/4 is good. I don't even know if in today's meta, I think it's still too slow because it's a card draw card that only happens on turn 5 and on. It's basically like a Starch Lord with 3 attack. Anyway. Neutron Imp is better. It'll work when the plants play bonus attacks. That's really awesome. Super. Wow, Neutron Imp is a real force now, actually. I really want to invest in some more Jimmy Neutron decks, particularly with Hugh Giganticus, because he's got all the little superpowers, which are environments. Mechasaur is a 6/7 now. We'll definitely be ramping to Mechasaur and drawing cards. Just can't wait to do that. The ramp actually works now. We found with buried treasure and stuff like that, ramp actually does work. And Wizard Gargantuar works with Wrath. Okay. I don't know, is that a change to Wizard Garg? Is that a change to Wrath? But anyway. Disconaut is a 1-cost 2/1, so it's a little easier to get cleared by Sour Grapes and by, actually, the one card that can really deal with it well, the difference between having 2 health and 1 health, like what does 1 damage? There's 2 cards, and they're both berry cards. One is a turn 1 high voltage current. If you were to turn 1 Disconaut, High Voltage Chrome will take it out and draw a card, and that'll be a really great trade. The other thing, of course, is just Strawberry can do 1 damage to it easily. Final Mission now costs 2 brains. Final Mission's an annoying card. Final Mission is totally not my playing style. I understand how it was a very good card, but I don't personally enjoy using Final Mission. It's just not my style at all. I don't know. I don't like it. So that's getting nerfed to cost 2 brains. It's not going to be very useful now because you can, again, destroy one of your own guys, deal 4 damage somewhere to their face or to one of their guys. It's whatever. Hardy, Turquoise Skull was a piece of trash garbage. Now instead of being a 2-4, it's a 2-5. I still don't really see. I don't know. If it gave you an extra brain per turn, instead of just making these plants lose a sun per turn, that would be much more interesting because then it would be a ramp card. Zombie King is now a 4-cost 3/5, so it makes a difference that it does not die to turn 4 Shrinking Violet. It used to be a card that would die to Shrinking Violet, which made it a lot worse. That's really the only difference between it having 2 attack and 3 attack. I mean, I guess it can trade up with, Bananasaurus Rex actually does not trade with it anymore, which is interesting. There were a bunch of things that Zombie King always has been weak to. Zombie King used to be a 0/5, so the King's actually, less things can take out the King effectively, and I think the King might become a really good tempo card. Maybe we should do sports. And turn 4 will either have Coach or King. That'll be cool. Alright, so Guardian. Marine Bean is now healthier. It's a 3-cost 2/4, was a 2/3. So this will gain 2 attack if there's a guy for each guy in the amphibious lane. So if you have one guy in the amphibious lane, this will become a 4/4, which is ridiculous for a 3-drop. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. So maybe this is, Guardian. Maybe this is really what the plants need in order to make tempo. I'm just trying to think, what tempo card would there be in the water? There's Corn Dog is the only good amphibious stat. It's 1 or 2 drop. But I guess Lima Pleurodon, but that would have to be then Citron. Just trying to think of a good stat water card, a tempo amphibious card. We'll try to figure it out. Red Stinger is now a 2/7, becomes a 7/2, so that's a really powerful high attack card. We'll definitely try to do some things with Red Stinger, because you can stick it behind something and do 7 attack. Like, imagine that just with Grass Knuckles, who has time to shine. I mean, that is some quick damage. Especially then you can start combining it with cards like Great Responsibility. It's only a 4-cost card. That automatically kind of has 7. As long as you have a guy in the field, it automatically has 7 attack. We could probably do OTK Red Stinger, maybe even with Wall Knight, where you ramp up. Of course, ramp is the answer to everything. Where you ramp up and then you play Red Stinger. Oh well, Wall Knight doesn't have any bonus attacks with maybe Sunstrike. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It could be used as an aggro card. The problem with Red Stinger as an aggro card, though, is that what they're going to be doing, they're going to be removing your aggro cards off the field or fronting them, and sticking it behind something that's frontal already doesn't help. Alright, Transfiguration is now stronger. It's a 4-cost 3/7. I wonder if this could be a competitive card now. Transfiguration, of course, anytime any of your guys gets damaged, it just turns into a random plant, which we've always had a lot of fun with in RNGesus decks. I'll just continue the RNGesus things. I don't think this is ever going to be really a competitive card because it's so unreliable, but anyway. Half Banana is now better, saying when destroyed, all bananas in your hand get +1/+1. This really might be a thing. I mean, there's only 3 other bananas in the game. There's Bananasaurus Rex, Brainana, and then what's it called? Oh, Banana Split. And then there's actually also Banana Launcher. But 2 of those are Mega Grow, 1 is Kabloom, and 1 is Smarty. So you can only have up to 3 different types of bananas in your deck. So you'll basically have other half bananas and then up to 12 other cards besides your half banana that can benefit from that synergy. It is a 1-cost 2/2 though, which isn't bad. Once the ability becomes good, 1-cost 2/2s have good stats. They can basically control the zombies with them. So maybe this will be good. Banana Split is now better because it makes better half bananas. Plucky Clover has 5 health. Cool. It's still a card draw card that costs 5. Which turn 5 is too slow to draw cards, but if Valk is getting slowed down, maybe the meta will just slow down and it will be viable to run slower plant decks that are drawing cards on turn 5. I don't know. Savage Spinach seems to be the most significant card in this whole update. It's now stronger. It's now a 4-cost 3/6 that says Leafy Evolution. If you stick it on a leafy plant, all plants in all lanes and your hand get +2 strength. So not only is this, it used to be very similar to Onion Rings, that you're basically just stalling for time, and then you go and you're buffing up your hand, and then you come in and swarm your hand. So it was sort of like an alternative to Onion Rings. Now this is a tempo card. If you have a board that's being established, this will make all your guys on the board have more stats, which totally changes the way you can actually play this card. You can play this card where you're making, tempo plays every single turn. Particularly with guys with maybe more high attack and low attack and high health, this will make them into high attack, high health. So that's really cool. We'll see if we can get some. It has 6 health too, so it itself becomes a 5/6 on turn 4, which is ridiculous stats. So we definitely have to try a bunch of things with Savage Spinach. Maybe this will make the Mega Grow class really needed something because since Lily got nerfed. So super excited to see Savage Spinach. Oh yeah, Savage Starfruit. We'll try that deck again. That'll be fun. Alright, typical Beanstalk now costs less. It's a 4-cost 4/4. That's a good card. 4/4/4 as a plant is not a bad card. And it will draw a card if it's next to a leafy plant. So again, maybe it could be that drawing cards on turn 4, setting up for turn 5, maybe it's a thing. And, yeah, anyway. Smarty, Snake Grass is now stronger. It's a 4-cost 4/2. So it doesn't die to Knockout. I think since Knockout came to the meta, since Snake Grass became too weak. It still only has 2 health, so it's weak to Plumber and stuff like that. And I feel like Plumbers, now that final missions are gone, Plumbers are going to be real common occurrence. Maybe even Chickening will. So we're going to have to see. Exactly what's going on. Witch Hazel's now healthier, 4-cost 0/3. Oh, this is going to be so good. I really want to pull off some Witch Hazels. This does die now to like cards like Rolling Stone and Weed Spray, but does not die to Bungee, Plumber, or anything like that anymore. As an 0/1, it doesn't die to Nibble anymore. It used to just die to everything. I could really see some strategies of really making Witch Hazel a control card. We'll have to see how effective it really is, because again, you got to play it and it's got to survive. But if you can get it to survive even 1 turn, huge value. It'll turn a random zombie into a mushroom on your side, so huge value there. We've prepared another batch of daily challenges. That's really cool. So the daily challenges, the ones that were giving you like really bad matchups, it seems like they'll get rid of those, which is really cool. Thank you, Popcat. Love you guys. And random battle update. We've greatly expanded the random battles. So the random battles are going to be these little things that you can go in single player mode and click random battles, and it seems like they have really revamped that. Maybe I'll check some of those out today. There's new surprise battles in the random battles. 1 out of 8. There's just going to be some weird setup. I wish they would have, instead of being 1 out of 8, you can just automatically click that and just go into random surprise battle mode and just like some weird setup. That would actually be really cool, especially for free-to-play players. And there's some bug fixes, like Primal Walnut will now say conjured by and stuff like that. I think there was one other card that was not telling you where it got conjured from, so. Alright, really cool. Maybe there'll be less disconnects and stuff too. The recycling costs have not been adjusted, apparently. Let's go check that out. Hey! What happened to the cards? They're big again! Oh my god! Wait, does that happen in the actual deck list too? Hold on. Oh, they made the cards big again! What just happened? Why? That's so cool. Oh, I just removed a mustache card. So in the last update, they made the card size a lot smaller in the collection. They made it big again, so I'm having a little nostalgia trip seeing the big cards. It makes the deck list, actually, that I post usually right here during the streams, I think much more attractive when the cards are bigger, so yes! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so again, let's go back to the Banana Synergy. We could do that. Let's go to the cards that got nerfed. Let's say, for example, what's the expensive cards that got nerfed? They really didn't nerf any expensive cards. Let's say this one. This is now a 3-cost, 1/3. It doesn't see, the recycle has not been updated. Ooh, that's a little bit cringy. But this will roll out probably, within the next week. That you'll actually be able to recycle this for $250, which is cool. I definitely want to do a Witch Hazel decks. The first deck I want to try, I think what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to do a little bit of everything. So we're going to take the decks that seem to have been extremely buffed or nerfed, try them out. I'm not going to actually do just one deck today. So I'm going to maybe do the new OTK Valk with all the nerfs that it has and see if it still works. Looking at the deck, it seems like it still will be good. Maybe you won't run 4 Mustache Monuments, only run 3, and you'll just run some bonus attacks instead, just to give you that option, since it's not as OP, but I think it's still going to be extremely good. The Disconaut, of course, is a 2-1. I think that I would even run this still in the OTK Valk deck. And then maybe I'll try something with Savage Spinach, I'll try something with Witch Hazel, just try a little bit of everything today, and I'll then do longer, let's say, videos in the future. With these decks kind of more updated, and we'll do like a whole video of them with 10 matches and see how it goes. But today will be the tried thing. Oh, instead of it saying free, it says earn. Watch an ad to earn gems. Earn? Maybe the free was misleading. Maybe free was like, well, no, you're watching an ad giving us money, so it's not free, it's earn. You'll earn your way to gems. Alright, why don't we start off with a surprise battle? Why not? So, it looks like these random battles, I'll just use, let's use some fast decks. I'll just use Aggro Solar Flare. Colonel is Disconaut's counter? Can you make another game mechanics video? Yeah, I'll definitely make one. Alright. Still nothing. Oh! It did! Oh, so this is it. Wait. Is this a surprise battle? Did I even do the right one? What the heck is this? Yeah, it is. This is the surprise battle. Okay, so it happened. So there's some weird setup. I didn't read the thing. Something about exploding fruitcakes? Oh, us having 4. I guess we have 4 of these and our opponent has 4 exploding fruitcakes. Okay. I guess we'll do it like this. This way you can't play anything this turn. It's a conjuring duel. Cool. I think we're definitely in the advantage here since we have this freaking card. Look at this thing. That is not a counter, dude. I know it seems like you're putting a guy in front of my guy, but you ain't doing nothing. I think he's gonna be milled too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look how big his cards are, by the way. 7, 8, 9, 10. He's actually milled, so he can't even block here. Le who? He can't even conjure the second monster. This is neat. Alright. You can't play any tricks because Forget-Me-Nuts is still alive and well. Still nothing, huh? He'll play a fruitcake, I guess, this turn. Nobody cares. Enjoy. I'm not gonna say this is difficult. No! Extinction event, really? Damn. Did not play an extinction event. Colonel Pulse does counter it. Maybe Colonel Bolt, if people still use a lot of Disconauts, Colonel Bolt will become a thing. There's a lot better counters, though. I'd say, you know, just high voltage current draws you a card. It's better than having a 1-1 on the field. We're trying to put the most damage on as possible. I think we'll do this. That's actually a pretty good card to stick the Elderberry in, because then the Elderberry will have a ridiculous amount of stats. So proc the block, we'll do 2 and 4. Oh, our opponent's milled. Oh, did we miss lethal there? I forgot about the mill thing. Let's stop blocking anytime soon. Anyway, we can make him draw one more card. 0 people care. So this will have 8 health. Oh my god. Shabam. First block of the game. Evaporate. Okay. Well, GG. Alright, so that's going to be weird ones. I'm sure they have a lot of different ones too. You can also decide if you're going to be the plant or the zombie. So that's really neat. And they give you kind of your own deck. It's like the weird setup. Cool, why not? Kind of wish there was a button to automatically get the surprise ones. But maybe it's sort of like, I don't know, I just feel like there's going to be people clicking on this and just conceding until you get the surprise one. You don't lose anything by conceding these. So, anyway. Citron that uses solo. Anyway, they'll probably have a whole bunch of really cool ones like that. Alright, moving right along. Let's try out some of the... We've tried the new game mode. Let's try out some of the new decks. So we'll actually just go right into... I want to start with OTK Valk since that's the most important deck right now that has been nerfed. This, I think, was the typical version. Now, we might make some changes right now. I'm not so sure how good Final Mission is. Or how good Regifter is anymore. Regifter does cost a lot. We could go with Call Me on My Cell Phone Zombie. It's not bad. We have, maybe we'll run only 3 Mustache. You know what? I want to run 4 Mustache Monuments still. Just because I think that turn 6 is definitely enough to do this combo. Regifter is a little bit slow. I think Disconaut and this are still, well... Regifter does still work with Conman. I don't think Mustache Monument was the problem, because Mustache Monument sucks without Valk. It's really not a good card. So are the final missions too slow? We can just run Bungee Plumber instead of Final Mission. I think Bungee Plumber is good with dealing with aggro decks. I mean, with 4 Bungee Plumbers, this deck can really do some work against aggro Solar Flare, like seriously. So I will do a Savage Spinach one too. I'm starting, the streams go from noon until 2, by the way, you guys. So right now it's 12:49. They're starting earlier than usual. I changed the stream schedule. Alright, this looks good. I'll take the screen. We basically changed nothing. We just took out Final Missions and put in Plumbers. Let's just see how this deck goes raw. I'm going to keep the Regifters in. It's a little more expensive, but... let's see how it goes. We really don't have an activator for the... don't really have much of an activator for the barrels now. You don't have to run barrels. You know, you don't actually have to run barrels in this deck. You really could just run Call Me on My Cell Phone Zombie in order to get cards. Why don't we do that? We'll take out the barrels too, and we'll do it like this. We have answers to Briar Rose. We have answers to aggro. This should be fine. We'll take this screenshot, we'll make the deck list. Let's just play a couple games with this. I don't think this deck's going to be a rarity. We actually have more card draw now, which is cool. Since we're relying so heavily on the OTK Valk. So, main cards we're looking for are card draw. This is Grass Knuckles. Teleport bonus attack. Let's look for... well, we have to hard mulligan for Valk, right? There it is. Do we get rid of teleport? We have a Mustache Monument, so you don't need a teleport. There you go. We got telepathy. Ways to draw cards. The screen actually looks really normal on the stream right now. You should see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at like another inch on the top and the bottom. I love how big the opponent's cards are now. You can count them. It really makes playing mill decks and stuff like that easier. You can just kind of visually look at their hand and see how many cards they have. That was really annoying. Probably go with the Trapper territory. Bad Moon Risings? No, you're not going to run Bad Moon Risings. I want to make this an OTK Valk deck, not a joke. Again, I'm not doing a whole stream with this right now. I'm just, wow, that's so annoying. Really annoying against the Regifter. I'll have a different card for this. This just grows. I can get rid of this card. Just to call me on my cell phone. Just more pressure. We don't really need more cards. We just need our guys to start dying. Happy Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Friday with a Y. Kind of like Brian with a Y. Who runs Cell Phone Zombie? It's good for drawing cards. It's really not bad. It's a little guy that you just want to die. I think it'll be okay. This is where Final Mission, and I got rid of a fruitcake, which we're gonna need now. This is a... okay, interesting. We just gotta clog the lanes with the little guys. It's nice to have it too. Hmm? This is annoying. Plumber. Did not get rushed down here. This is so sad against this guy. I'm gonna maybe try to draw some cards and see if we can manage to get a fruitcake. I'm gonna telepathy. If we get a fruitcake, we'll fruitcake plumber the pod father. We could run fireworks barrel. It is a thing. Barrel fireworks instead of, I don't know what. This is a real problem now for this deck though. The regifters are just sad. Maybe I shouldn't run regifter. I could run kite flyer instead of regifter. Probably better in this situation. The fruitcake is pretty sad still. You used to call me on my cell phone. Really? Go. Valk's at 4. They don't have enough minions. See, the problem with this being costing 3 is not just a turn delay of playing it. There's another problem too. You can't play this with other minions as well. The problem is if this gets removed, we're screwed. You are a screwed, Mr. Grinch. This becomes 4 attack. If we get another 1-drop, that would be nice. Where's the regifters anyway? The conman, I mean. Depends how much removal he has. We don't have any conman. The regifter's okay with the... It seems like maybe the regifter's gotta go also. It can run... Maybe just kite flyer. Let's see. We have the combo, we just need to start charging our Valks. You know, these guys getting big, we're just gonna try to front them every turn. It's basically just chump blocking. And I mulliganed out my fruitcake, which is a mistake. Here's a 3rd Triceratops. This is not gonna be a very good representation of what's going on. It doesn't seem like he has much in the way of plant food or removal though, which is nice. He has all of his lanes clogged, unfortunately. Could really use a bonus attack right about now. Look at this. Ridiculous. Mustache monuments can't be used to chump block very well. I understand I'm helping him with the regifter. This is a weird matchup. We're not going to be able to really judge this deck based on this, because we didn't get any of our fruitcakes either. We have 4 fruitcakes in this deck to deal with situations like this. And, you know, against a Mega Grow hero, it's not even the Mega Grow that's hurting us, it's the Guardian. I decided not to do that yet. Okay, so that one's invincible now. Interesting. It's protected! Taking all bullseye, so we're not blocking. Could have used our little guys, too. And we just do not have it. There's no way to actually win here, right? Teleport, Valk, bonus attack. No, we lose. Alright. Again, this one, in a way, the regifters would have been good if it weren't for those dinosaurs on the field. Barrel fireworks, we didn't get... That was a weird match. If we would have gotten a fruitcake or 2, we actually would have been fine. Let's just do it again. I don't think there's any need for adjustments. Yeah, triplication is a little too expensive. It should cost 3. What's going on, Techno Trouble? How you doing? Alright, this is nice, this is nice. Don't need to teleport. Which is actually hard mulligan for a Valk. You should still hard mulligan for that Valk. Ugh. Got a summoning. I think Disconaut's really useless in this deck. It forces your opponent to start removing your guys from the field. I think that's the important part. Give me something good, please. That's not bad. Still need a Valk, though. Try to get one. Oh. Let me get some hot going on. See, this would have been, there's a Valk, though. This would have been the regifter turn. We have teleport Valk bonus attack. This will put pot of gold, maybe that'll help. What fun event cards would you recommend for Brainy? Or Thinking Cap? For Brainy. Bad Moon Rising or Thinking Cap? Bad Moon Rising is a lot more fun than Thinking Cap. For sure. For sure. Let's get it going. Ho ho ho. Curve is too high. We only have 12 cards that cost 1 or 2. Do we need a replacement for a gifter? You definitely need a way to cycle through the deck, though. Are there any other 2-cost cards that make you draw? This is a good deck. It's a good matchup. I think this deck is still fine. I think we're actually going to win this match, like, easily. Dun, 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 dun. Interesting, we have the Mustache Monuments, so I think we're going to teleport. We're going to play this and teleport this one in. This looks pretty good. And we can always fruitcake if we play Surf and Strongberry right now. We don't need the teleports for the Valk anymore. Bonus stack will come in handy, man. Good to get rid of that. The cards, yeah, they made the cards bigger in the update. I kind of like that, actually. You can see them better. I used to have to, like, squint to see them. Dun, 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 dun. Just want him to keep on removing our guys. We'll teleport one of these in, like the Disconaut, probably. We should look at the mill situation, though, because if we teleport Regifter, no, we can't anyway do that. How many cards does he have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe teleport Regifter was the play there. He's removing our 3-2. Thank you. Wow, amazing. So, we can go teleport. This Strawberrian dies, so let's just put some Bullseye. Another guy in the field. Maybe this one's better. Guess it is. It does more damage. Okay, alright! I guess we could have put that on the Mustache Monument. It would have been the same thing. Oh no, this way one of our... well, the Mustache Monument will live, yeah. Another guy to die. Another guy to die. So we just gotta keep the pressure going. 3. Give him more cards, who cares? He's milled anyway. And, well, he can't actually draw. We'll do one of these next turn. Die! We can replace this if we want. That's okay. I mean, the moment he kills any of our go, we actually need to proc his blocks. And the Disconaut will die, so hopefully one of these guys will do 1 damage to him and proc his block here. I probably should have went for the proc the block actually on the Mustache, put something on the Mustache Monument and then play Disconaut. That would have been the right play. So let's say just play Cell Phone Zombie here before the Disconaut, proc his block, and then do that. That's fine. If we get a proc block, it's guaranteed lethal. Damn! We can actually still do it, I think, because if we play 2, 3, 3, no! If this would have cost 2, it would be guaranteed. Oh, no, wait, no, we can do it like this. Aha! Yeah, this way. We just put this on top of here. Procs the block. There you go. Now he needs mushrooms. Yeah, he can get mushrooms in front of here to win. That's the only to save. And otherwise, we'll have this next turn easy. Yeah, good game. You know. Goodbye. Mill him? Oh, is there? You're right. There was a mill play also. There was regifter. There was regifter into Valk, and then he would have been milled, and he couldn't have blocked. Good point. Good call. Well, Sylvan Zombie is a little guy that will charge up your Valk and will also cycle through your deck and draw a card. Cycling through the deck is very important in this. I think this deck is still fine. So the Mustache Monument, we did notice the Mustache Monument. We had three ways of winning there, and Mustache Monument costing 3 eliminated one of them. But we still have 2 other ways of winning, that's just the thing. We're looking for a Valk, I think we have a 1, so we get rid of that. You do keep this. We'll keep the card draw since that's 2 cards. Little guys. Little dudes. I guess there's really no point in putting on this pressure until we have Valk in our hands. I think Plumber's good because one of the weaknesses to OTK Valk is, I think we can keep this on the field. One of the weaknesses to OTK Valk is aggro, and the Plumbers are actually very good at dealing with aggro. You know, particularly Haunted Pumpkin. I'm probably gonna teleport here to burn a card. Should Aggro Solar Flare get a nerf? Maybe. Well, the reason it wouldn't need a nerf is that if, let's say Valk goes out of commission, let's say Valk is not as good anymore, people stop using it. Which is definitely is worse now. How much of a difference does it make? Who knows? Ooh, this guy's getting a little aggressive here. We missed both. You freaking kidding me? I'll do this to try to cycle through get Valk. Then, if that happens, the zombies are going to be playing more Trickster decks and more Control, in which case Aggro Solar Flare will actually be a lot worse. So, the meta just, in order to nerf Aggro Solar Flare, the meta just has to shift from being this, you know, sort of miracle zombie decks, to go and start being some proper Control. We got Doctor Who, which is cool, Stomp, and our third card was the newly buffed King. That's nice. It's cool, when you actually click on a card and don't move your hand, it doesn't pop out of your hand anymore. This used to actually pop out of your hand if you just click on it. That's actually pretty cool. What do we do? Like this, I believe. We're milled now. Not good day. It's okay. Still no Valk though. Dang. Maybe I'll just play King next turn and hope for the best. Still haven't changed Zombie King's text? Transform another random zombie into 5/5. Why would they change the text though? It's just okay to be king. Still no Valk! Oh, it's sad that we're milled here actually. Kind of lose a card on that. It would be really nice if we would have drawn a Valk there. Conjures. Up in the bonjer. In the conjure. In the chunger. I think Plumber is the play. Yeah. Plumber clears his field. Let's go down the Smiley. Will Bad Moon Rising be out of place in Conjure decks? You could do that. It's not synergy, but sometimes Conjure decks means you're running Zoo, which is a lot of little guys and drawing a lot of cards, which is the ideal situation for. Are you kidding me? Why did he put this in front, though? I'm so confused. I need a fruitcake this. If I hit this with the cheese, then I guess we'll just take the 4 damage this turn. Let's take the 4 damage this turn, and we'll cake this later. This is not to waste a turn. Where's my Valk though? Maybe I should have teleported before doing that, just to try to get Valk. We have teleport King actually. If we can set up a board, we'll be able to teleport King eventually. It's like this. The disco goes here and we fruitcake. We're down to 6 already. Does Bad Moon Rising work in Conjure decks? The short answer is yes, as long as you can get to turn 7 somehow. Interesting. The most interesting man in the world. Enjoy your fruit. Not in good shape here. They just didn't get Valk. You know, again, the nerf to Regifter is probably the most significant nerf for this deck. I don't think the nerf to Mustache Monument really makes that much of a difference. It's just the fact you can't draw cards as rapidly. These Regifters are such a liability to play because they're so expensive. That Toxic Waste Imp was top deck of the century, by the way. Some bonus attack could be disgusting. Damn! A slice of ham. We're taking 5 here. Metameska is sending me a deck. Neptuna. Free to play ultimate. Thanks, right? Gravestone. Gravestone. I don't have enough 3-cost gravestones in this deck, by the way. Or turn 3 plays in general. You can get rid of a couple backyard bounces. Maybe run some more 3-cost gravestones if you have them. This deck's not bad. It's like a Gravestone Neptuna with some hard finishers. Bonus track bucket has a little weird, but I can't object. This deck looks decent. You have a nice curve. Just get rid of the Gravestone environment. That's totally useless. I mean, you're doing it for your Planewalker, I assume, but I object, Your Honor. Where is Valk? There's no way to even OTK Valk anymore. It's too late. We're at 1 health. Galactic Cactus literally wins in the game. Is Kitchen Sink worth crafting? It could be. It's a pretty cheap, you know, finisher. That just happened. Yeah, we lose. Hey, look, I'm gonna be the first person to be really happy if this deck is officially nerfed, and we're losing games here, so. At the time we didn't get Valk, but again, the reason we didn't get Valk is because we didn't draw cards fast enough. Regifter getting nerfed just ruins Miracle on the side here. I'm not keeping track of the wins and losses since I'm just going and playing a bunch of games. Is there a way to fix this deck? Regifter is so slow. See, part of the other thing Regifter do is like on turn 4 or 5, Regifter plus a guy. You know, now Regifter plus what? Plus a few guys actually. All right, let's try one more game with this and see how it goes. Yeah, the Regifter's a problem. Again, the first thing you gotta do in this deck is get 1 Valk in your hand. Once you have 1 Valk, it's just a matter of, you know, putting minions on the field fast enough before they kill you. And the nerf to Regifter, these Regifters are kite flyers nowadays, the ones you see in the deck. You know, the nerf to Regifter is huge. I'm gonna keep this against the stupid Mega Hero. We're gonna look for a Valk. Nice to have a little card draw. I think I have to keep this responsibly. Did not get Telepathy. You know, it's a cycle to get those cards in your deck without Regifter. With Regifter being trash now, it's gonna be tough. Trickster, listen, you guys. I think something's gonna change. The meta, I assume, is gonna go from being a Valk meta to a Trickster meta. And what then is gonna happen is that aggro plant decks are gonna die. which is good. Aggro Solar Flare is probably not the best deck in the game anymore because in 1 week, everyone's going to be running Trickster decks and Bungee Plumbers are just going to be a thing. It's only going to be with, it's interesting, Trickster decks are still only going to be good with Brainstorm. I don't know why Brainstorm just ends up on the top of the line every single time, but we'll fruitcake this. It's the only way to take it out. Are you freaking kidding me? Could you stop it? Now we need another fruitcake. He played this on Heights, unfortunately. What are we gonna do about this black IP? I mean, if they're running all black IPs and freaking what's it called? If they're running all black IPs and these Carrot Tops, I don't even know if old OTK Valk was really able to take that out. I guess the final missions were good, so we still need to run final missions in this deck? I don't know. We still don't have a Valk, by the way. Stompedon is even worse now. He's regifting. I don't think Stompedon was the thing. Oh. I can't even. Look at this deck go. Give me a Valk this second, please. Another fruitcake, at least. We have 4 fruitcakes and just no ways to deal with these things. Let's start running rockets in this deck. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Hopefully we'll draw a Valk here. I'm being very wishful. I guess I'll burn a teleport for a Valk. We'll draw 3 cards before things really start dying. Potted Powerhouse is good because of Savage Spinach. That's interesting. Some serious Mega Grow. Plant food. Only a 5 damage plant food. Valk! 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 Maybe the drop rate of drawing Valk has gotten nerfed. Maybe they did that behind the scenes. There it is. There she is. They're rooting for my opponent. Gardening Gloves gonna get done here now. So if we can somehow, some way, survive here. Freaking kidding me? This actually kills us now. No, there's actually no way. Maybe we'll just get rid of the 1. It grows these 2, I know. We just can't play another one of these. Ah. Don't mess with Call Me on My Cell Phone, zombie. We'll have the full block meter here. Never mind. Oh yeah, got some pot. Ramp on card again. Miracle decks on the zombie side are dead. I think ramp decks are going to be good on the plants. On the well, how do you counter tempo? See, tempo decks might start becoming good on the plant side now. That Marine Bean seems like an extremely good tempo card. So and so does Savage Spinach. And since the zombie meta is going to be controlled, the way you beat the zombie decks, the way you beat Trickster is by playing tempo, and they can't remove your plays every single turn. Aha! Now we're bullseye. I'm special now. Everyone's rooting against OTK Valk. Yeah, plant food. It's pretty good here. Damn. That galactic cactus is getting it done. And starch lord. Oh my starch lord. So this carrot's gonna kill us. There's no actual way of taking this out. This will take 7, 10. Well, if we plumber this, we'll be down to 9. Too slow. Anything in our deck can block this. Plumber, teleport, a 1-drop could save us actually. We gotta kill this first. And we have to get a 1-drop here. No such luck. GG. Ah, it was the next card! Come on, man! We actually would have gotten saved and actually would have won if we would have drawn one more card. We actually would have won the game. Probably. Did we have, well, we didn't have an open lane. Oh, we would have had a shot, because we would have been able to, anyway. We would have been able to Valken 1 and then fruitcake whatever he plays in 1 sometimes for the win. Anyway, alright, so this deck's losing now. We're playing against all grass knuckles, which is, it's so interesting how Black Eyed P and just a bunch of Black Eyed Peas and Triceratops are actually really good against this deck. Particularly because we're not running the final missions anymore. Maybe that's part of it. Alright. Next deck on the agenda. And go. Mid-range. Looking at this mid-range deck here, someone's showing me. This looks okay. You're controlling with. I would get rid of the electric reader. Probably have better cards than that. This deck doesn't look horrible. A really free-to-play deck. Alright. So in this deck we're gonna. This is what we're trying right over here. We're gonna keep one potted powerhouse, I believe. We definitely need some ramp at the beginning. Nice to get one actually. Need some ramp though. Ooh. Okay, no ramp. Hopefully we'll draw into one. Let's go down JJ. Spinach. I've not found a good use for spinach yet. Again, I'll go back to the green shadow one eventually. We did get it. Whole Flora coming in clutch there. You can cheat by not updating, really? Is that a thing? My thing auto-updated, so. Interesting. I think we'll do this so we can get the Briar Rose in immediately. Did it say Spiach? I misspelled it. Alright guys, we're doing the ramp Spiach deck, okay? Don't mess, it's my secret weapon. It's my secret move, you guys. It's the Spiach. You Spiach. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it's starting, you guys. Who gets that teleport? That teleport, though. That's not gonna work. Probably transformation station, which isn't gonna work. It's my theory. Teleport. Looking for fireworks, which dies immediately. It's not gonna help. Close enough. I think this deck's gonna be a little bit nasty. Final one cost final mission. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so he'll draw another card. It was the old one cost final mission. Piece of garbage. So what he got out of man. Kind of burned that teleport for no reason. Spiach is great, you guys. We have this play. Or we have these ones? No, this is better. These potted powerhouses are going to be ridiculously large already. These are going to have 2/2s. Ooh, I like that. So we play These two. It's called the no update cheat. That is officially a thing. Do we go face with this? I think it's gonna have 7 attack. What if we ignore this Doctor Who, not get deadly here, and just go right to his face? I think so. This has 7. It's gonna be a 7/6, you guys. And there'll be 4 more damage here, and I'll buff everything in our hands. That's a pretty good spinach. These guys have 9 already. Because this grew. Look what happened. These 3 things grew. 4 things really grew. And then these grew again. So these gained 4. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Wait. Alright, these have 7 attack. These are 9 7s now. He teleported in a gravestone. Good job. How great are these potted powerhouses? These are 9 7s, just like that. Bam! 5 cost 9 7s, you guys. Harsh. A little bit crazy. Oh, we have 7 Sun this turn. So we'll go like this, I guess. Opponent has 8. Wait, so our opponent really started with 7. We can figure out how much this gravestone costs. Started with 7. Went down to 5. So this is a 3 coster. It's ridiculous. It says 5 attack, so why not? It'll buff these again. Here's my first potted powerhouse. Enjoy. Oh no, it's a pogo. It's 4. Anyway, so I'll bounce the potted. Who cares? You know what? It'll grow again soon. It goes back to a 3/3. Sadness. Teleport. Gets an environment. Now plays an environment. Freaking kidding me? So Jimmy Neutron then survives. Ugh. It's in this box. Piece of trash garbage zombie. And again! Whew, we're not in good shape. We don't have any plant foods or sunstrikes yet. That's the main problem. Which one of these are more dangerous? This turns to a 4. So we have 6 this turn, and all of our sunflowers are dead. Gotta set this up and not die, and then, yeah. That pogo is really clutch. Fry, do you like me? What's going on, Eric Souza? I don't know you. To be perfectly frank, I don't know you. But very possible if I would know you, I would like you. Come on! It's your birthday today? Tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow, Minecraft Candy 33. Why so sad? Why the salt? Mixed up Gravedigger? Wait. Sorry, Fry would have loved to play Mix Up Gravedigger next round. Did I just play against you, Funky Monkey? Doesn't look like the disconnect problems have been solved, unfortunately. I don't know if those are server issues or app issues. Probably server issues. Oh yeah, I didn't do the daily yet. That was you, Funky Monkey? Good game. So what, you disconnected? Damn. What kind of disconnect was it? Today is Friday. I did try OTK Valk, and it didn't do well. I think Valk Hybrid, the regifter was the main problem, not the Mustache Monument. I think... Ooh, or is this important enough to keep in your hand? I think so. Apparently it was someone in the stream here. I just put in against. Why not? Against Sumo is the only thing this dies miserably to next turn. The app closed. Oh, so that's an app issue, not a server issue, obviously. It's a good setup. Kinda don't want to play into his super, though. Ramp to onion rings. I think it's gonna be a good card because you don't have to spend too many cards out of your hand while ramping. You have to control the onion rings, because then you can just pass some turns. That's how that goes. It's not bad. Really? Oh, cat. You're not cat. This should be fine. This actually isn't bad. I'll 4 next turn, so we'll set up Chomp the Cat, probably. My dad won't let me on the iPad for everything in PvZ for until Friday and Saturday. I'm not streaming actually Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, those you're just joining here. Let the dog out. It's a squirrel, it's not a cat, it's a squirrel, okay? Who let the dog out? What is this guy? Who is he? We'll leave the 2-2s on the field. This is a set for the spinach next turn. I love the memes we have in this community. They're the best. It's not a squirrel, it's a cat, okay? Deal. See, this, again, let's just make a calculation here. This thing grows by 2. So this will be 1 buff, 2 buffs. So these become... This will be like an 8-6 already. Ridiculous. This huge set. Plus it's a 5-6 in the field. This is a 6. This will be like a 8-6 and a 7-5. God. This deck might be the one. We need a little more. It doesn't seem, just seems like there's not enough ramp actually. Sunflowers would be nice. Haven't really been getting our sunflower seeds. Which is pretty cool. Here we go. There it is. I'd love to ramp into turn 9. Ugh, so slow though. So much damage though. Friday, Friday, everybody's a piece of Friday. And we haven't had the Umbrella Leafs either. The Umbrella Leaf is kind of the main way to protect Powdered Powerhouse. That's only turn 6 way to set up Powdered Powerhouse for the next turn. See, I don't have an Umbrella Leaf. This turn would actually be a lot easier. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, Poison Snow? Con man, it's not a big deal. And thank you so much, Poison Snow, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. The Amazon Prime sub. Welcome to the family. Oh. I was like, Con man's not so scary. He got 2 of them from Quasar! He got 2 brute strengths from Quasar! The chances of that are so low! The chances are he played 2 Quasars and got 2 brute strengths. Are you freaking kidding me? No way! No way! That was insane! I've never seen anything like that before! I have never seen anything even resembling that! What just, holy, I'm writing that one down. I have never seen that happen. He had 3 brute strengths. Oh my, that was must have been his starting power. I don't even know if he blocked there. That was one of the best highlights I have ever seen in this game. That was so nuts. I'm actually, oh my goodness. I'm gonna make a highlight video. I'll probably upload one next week. We definitely have enough material. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, that was insane. Okay, so we tried out this deck. I think this deck works out okay. That game didn't really count. Let's just do a Witch Hazel deck and we'll call it a day. Maybe let's just add Witch Hazels to the Ramp Rose deck. There's not going to be any better troll card than Witch Hazel. It is also a flower. I think like this. I'm sorry, we're getting rid of Bog. My apologies. This will be another minion answer, so you don't need as much bounce. This will be fun. I think this will be a good way of dealing with the minions. This again will have a little bit of synergy with Banana, because again, if they pass, then you go Banana, and if they play a minion, then you go Witch Hazel. This will be really cool. All right, let's try this one. Here we go. Get right into the game. This is anyway one of the most fun decks in the game, and it actually just became more trolly. This, of course, is Troller Rose, where you just bring Nana them and bounce their guys off the field. It's actually a very effective deck, too. And you freaking use Shrinking Violet, and now there's only just one more trolly card in this deck. It's called Witch Hazel. Bear of the Bread with the meme. Meme deck? Okay. I'm not gonna rate a meme deck. So we have this into 3 into 4. Ooh, this 3 doesn't really work in this. Well, 2 into 4. Is there any synergy between Rescue Radish and Witch Hazel? Like, they put a minion in front of it, so then... Interesting. Let's look for Briar Rose. Oh, there it is. Alright, we'll definitely keep Witch Hazel. Ooh, against a Smash? I think this is going to be the matchup of the century here. I think we Weed Whack this. You kind of go all out when you're controlling guys. Wise Pokemon trading card game? Time Warp. Yeah, it's too many random questions, man. Go! Let's try to stay on the subject. Damn. Hunting Grounds. Ooh, Hunting Grounds is going to be really good against Witch Hazel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Just Briar Rose next turn, probably. Banana Synergy, yeah. We'll do that eventually. What's going on, Kimi? How you doing? So we can actually play these two, and we'll hunt whatever it comes off of here. This is actually not bad. This the Witch Hazel does not make a mushroom if the guy's in the water, by the way. Sadness. 5. What is our opponent doing with 5? Nobody cares. I think if they're not committing that hard, you gotta go with the bounce. What cards got buff changed? I've been doing that for the last 2 hours. I'll make a video out of this. Okay. Bear, dude. I already rated your deck, man. Stop it. That just happened. I shall turn you into a mushroom. Is there any reason to not put this on the ground? I guess the card that would be his environment. That no, actually has 3 health now. He used to not be able to put this on the ground because it could just get totally eclipsed, but it can't get eclipsed anymore. Come on! Get that trolling done. Let's do it. This will be 4. Doesn't help. Doesn't matter. Okay, good. He played Hunting Grounds. Congratulations. I will turn you into a mushroom. Yes! Troll intensifies. That was a 0-cost card. Cool. And a Garg. Of the sorts, smashing darts incoming or something. Heal. Okay. Oh, let's see what we're doing today. See, we can bounce this out of the way now. So we have 3, and 4. See, this is what we're gonna do, you guys. We're gonna go like this. We'll move that Gargologist out of the way. And we'll do this. Actually, we could have just bounced the punch room. Oh, I didn't think we can actually just bounce the puff room and protect this thing. But basically, this happens now. I could have bounced the puff room and just stuck it in front. Rolling Stone anyway kills this Witch Hazel. We're in good shape. Yes, Witch Hazel does it again. Rescue Radish and Witch Hazel actually are synergy now. Okay, I see what's going on. And get the Gargologist, please. Yes! Got the Gargologist! No Zombot for you, Mr. Man. Actually, he'll Zombot next turn and we'll Great Zucchini him, so this will be fine. La-di-da. That happened. And this. So now, this will actually die either way now. Zombot's definitely incoming. Okay, that one dies. Oh, he might grow this. Well, it's gonna proc the block anyway. He's gonna Zombot, and we're just gonna Great Zucchini. That's how this is about to go down. Witch Hazel is actually good against Zombot too. We can just play anything and then Witch Hazel, as long as you have a small card. Okay, that happened. Just another Great Zucchini target. I'm almost positive we'll see Zombot here. Let's save it for a second, Zombot. Super on Witch Hazel. No. Down to... Goodbye! Another mushroom! Best thing ever. Zombot. It's gotta be. No! No Zombot. McKay. It's like this. We'll bounce this one. That one hitting us. If he grows it. Maniacal Laugh. Ooh. Maniacal Laugh kind of wins. Actually, no, it's only 6. Take this. I think the one hitting us is actually beneficial. Goodbye. See you later. We'll turn this into a mushroom. The 1/1. It's fine. Value. Look at these little mushrooms. I love them. He should have added Zombot to this deck. Damn, we blocked the 4. It's all good. Alright, and we will get a mushroom. Oh no, if he gets super here. Okay. Boom! Mushroom value! Where's Zombot? Aha. There it is. Waited way too long. That should be game. We will not, well, oh, damn, really? So, 1 and 1, well, Actually, wait, no, this does win, because it turns that guy, right, he's not gonna be able to block it, yeah, it's guaranteed. Okay, got him. Right, I was considering the what's it called, the Gladiator, but then it's just like, alright, well that worked really well. I don't think we could have had a better match with Witch Hazel than that. Absolutely trolled this guy. Absolutely got him. Completely. That was so great. It was interesting how he waited till instead of turn 9 Zombot, he decided to do turn 10. To do Zombot Gladiator. The Gladiator would just prevent him from dying in this situation in lieu of Great Zucchini, which we had, so. Amazing. Is Zombot my avatar? Okay. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. So that was the update. We did try out a few decks, and a Troller Rose. This deck is just so much more fun now. The Witch Hazel is actually really good, and who knew that, you know, Rescue Radish being so good with Brainana and Jumping Bean, etc. in this deck, who knew it would just be just that much better when combined with the Witch Hazel, because you can just save it, you know? Really, really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. This is Fry.